So many good points brought up, but I think, as we're coming close on time, I would really love to bring it around to something that each of you mentioned in different ways, which is really, what will it take to change the current conversations around gene editing in particular? How do we change the folks who are at the table, the framework of the discussion, and who has power of decision making or control over decisions? And, how can we prioritize bringing in these voices and perspectives that are out there, right? These voices that are not missing, these points are being made, these conversations have been happening for a long time, but why aren't they sort of defining who's at the table and what will it take to get there?
I mean, I think for me, it's really about breaking orthodoxies, right? There's certain, I think about Chimamanda Adichie's sort of the danger of a single story, and I think in many respects, we're suffering the consequences of a single story of eugenics, right? In which a particular experience of eugenic racialization is assumed to be representative of the broader collective. And it is an important story. I don't want to get that wrong, but racialization is a context-specific endeavor. And I think it is the illumination of those histories and an interrogation of those histories that's super. Over the course of the last several years in the pandemic, as you probably know, Katie and others, there have been a number of different convenings around the history of eugenics, and many of them have been transnational. And I think it's in the context of these transnational discussions that we can actually understand how critical these conversations are and the importance of having conversations, not just transnationally, but across disciplines, because they've also been multidisciplinary conversations. And I think it was through the series of exchanges that it was made abundantly clear that eugenics is alive and well. And so moving eugenics out of something of the past into sort of talking about it as something that's present will give us an opportunity to sort of deepen and complicate the discussion. And I think it will also invite others into the discussion. And there are some efforts underway to sort of attend to, even reparations movement here in California for eugenic sterilizers. So I think sterilizations. So I do think as the conversation grows, there'll be more opportunities to pull people in. And I look forward to organizations like Center for Genetics and Society and others to really be conveners and to find ways to move these conversations more broadly and to bring other folks to the table. I think that work is essential. That time is now.